Okay, it says we're live, but my TV and phone tell me a lie. uh, well, I'm
Okay.
looking.
Yeah.
We're live.
Oh
Yep.
man.
Okay. We just went live. Hello out there in YouTube land. Another piss poor pot day. Yeah. uh, Hello, Miss Sandra Moody, Donna B, Shift Kicker. Uh, Hoping y'all are having a better day than I am. How you doing today, Bushcraft?
Oh, hanging in there.
Yeah. Miss TJ, hello, lady. How is the weather down your part of the country? Look, I got to break the ice some way, somehow, till we get things rolling.
Well, what me and Jeff were talking about, we were talking about some mothers that do bad things to their youngins, and we were remembering some of them from back in the day when before it started going nuts and stuff. But you would remember certain ones like the lady that drove her kid and her two kids into a lake. And then we was trying to remember the other one that was in Florida that actually got off on the charge of murdering her daughter.
it, but
And I did find out who it was, Casey Anthony.
okay, okay. Now the last name sound, rings a bell, but
Yeah.
the first name wouldn't have. You know, I've said it many, many times. You may escape justice on this side, but I bet your bottom dollar you will not escape it on the other side come
Oh,
judgment day.
definitely.
And
And if
it's
they end up going to jail, um, that's one thing you say about inmates. They don't like uh, people who hurt kids.
there's two types of people inmates do not like. One of them is a police officer and are a person that does bad things to youngins.
Yeah.
You know, it.
And it's weird because I'm sitting there looking, and this she's only 36 years old now.
Now
Yeah, I could have swore it was in the 90s when this happened.
I could have too. I the biggest one I remember is the first one that we talked about.
Yeah.
Is where the mother decided to wash her car. I'll put it like that. Hello, Bubba News. Welcome to the show.
Yeah, this was when it happened. I think when it 2008.
Damn,
Yeah, I
that
know. It seems like it was longer than that.
yeah, it really truly does. Hello,
Well,
Val Brooks.
these last years, it seems like
I
it
think
seems like it's been
what
a lot longer than it is.
yeah, I think what it is, we have had more damn shit to happen in the last few years
Yeah,
that it makes things seem a little bit longer than what it is, and so forth. You know,
yeah,
it me and wife, we got to talking about her situation, what happened back in '95, and it seemed like it was longer than that,
Hmm.
but she proved to me that her last treatment was in '95. And from there on out, I can't argue with her on that. But it like I said, there's just so damn much shit going on now.
Yeah,
What's it going to be like?
we
Oh,
still have. I still can't get over this. Is 2022.
yeah.
We still have to 2024 to with this guy. Will we make it that far?
From this point on until the casting day, I don't know if I get in trouble for saying the other one or not. There's going to be so damn much shit thrown at
The,
us
the
and
no
to
the
us.
November stuff coming up, you mean?
Yeah,
Yeah.
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 Cause
I don't think you can say that stuff either. Yeah.
I'm, they already at the bottom of their bag. What they're pulling out now is the shit that they've done here recently. I
Mhm.
mean, look at the news. Look at Junior. Okay, hell, we all know Junior did what the hell he did, but they are dragging it on longer and longer. And now, here in the last, 2 weeks, they're talking about certain people could face charges, certain people is going to jail. Why in the Sam hell didn't they talk this shit about a year ago when all this was found?
Well,
And
if it was you,
oh hell,
you'd be in you'd be behind bars before the laptop
the only reason
powers
he is
down.
not the only reason he is not behind bars is look at who his daddy is and look how much money he's got. That's
Yeah.
the only reason. And do not sit here and tell me it's supposed to be justice for all. That's a bunch of crock.
Hmm.
It depends on who's got the most money, what type of justice is going to happen.
Above the
Straight up.
law.
Yeah. Harvest Merry Moon, you are right. Money gets them out of everything. But
They've all said, um, not officially and everything, but each politician has a briefcase or a file or whatever you want to call it, where if they want something or they want something signed or something, or they want leverage on this or whatever, they look in their Rolodex and says, "Oh, this guy, I've got this dirt on him. I'll use it to change his mind." And
I've heard,
everybody has something on somebody up in Washington.
I have heard the same thing, but that's as far as it's gotten. I've only heard. I've not dug into it, and nor do I know anybody who has dug into it.
Well, we kind of do, but we don't know him anymore. Well, personally, but it seems to me there was a guy in jail, and
Yeah,
um,
oh, yeah. Okay. Now he's running, correct?
no, he's not running. He's 6 feet under.
Oh shit. I'm thinking about somebody else then.
You remember the guy? Ah, you can't even talk about this guy. Trying to figure a way. He had dealings with the stuff in Florida and the island.
Yeah, yeah,
I,
yeah.
yeah, I don't want to say his name or anything, but
No, don't.
he mysteriously ended up uh, passing away in a jail cell. See, that's what happens
I,
when you have these files and you say, "Hey, I'm going to publicly let these files out." You don't live very long after that because they don't want that stuff out.
I, I had to post that. Andrew, you know I'm going to use that, right? You know I'm going to steal that from you. Sending voicemail. I got to remember that one.
He'll forget by the time 101 goes live.
Damn, you do know me pretty good, don't you?
Well, we were both talking about something. We have to remember when we go up on 101s. It was time, and I like, what was it we were supposed to say?
Yeah.
We both forgot about it.
Oh hell, 101 done that. What was it? Last night, night before last. He forgot what he was going to say.
It's contagious.
No, yeah, it's called getting old.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, I
Tar,
just saw that.
tar and feather.
Getting kinky already. How about that? And then even got good and dark yet. uh, it's
Yeah, there's so much going on right now. It's
yeah.
um did you know that the with the railroads,
I heard
it,
about that.
yeah, 54% of the unions or members of the union thing have voted to
Straight.
of rectifying the contract
Can
or
you blame them?
ratifying it. No.
I
I
mean,
didn't believe that it went through the first time because there was three of them that didn't want it, and then I think I think
well, now
um,
correct me. This one is
hands were greased and it went through.
now this one, the one they fixing the strike over. It's all got to do with health care. Am I correct with that? It don't
Yep.
mean the raise. It means they can't even, if a family member is in the hospital, life and death, they cannot get off work with pay to be
Nope.
with. Now,
Yep.
yeah, I think instead of trying to negotiate, just say to hell with it and everybody walk off. You know,
And like you said, um, you've been seeing more trains and stuff. We
yeah.
used to get a train. It was on Thursdays at three in the morning. One train. It was a big, pretty good sized one, but 3 o'clock in the morning on Thursdays. That's it. Um, in the last week, we probably had at least 15, 20 of them during the
Well, you
day and
know,
all through the night.
well, you know, before the first strike, okay, there was at least twice a week. Where I live, we got shifters out here. You know, they park a bunch of empty ones, and at certain times of the week, they'll stop, pick them up, and haul ass with them. But here in the last 3, 4 weeks, it seemed practically every damn night there's a train coming through.
Yeah.
you know. And me and the wife, we went to Reedsville day before yesterday buy ham. I mean, come on, the damn ham. It was a pretty damn good size ham. We paid $35 for it. Everybody else was wanting 60 and $70 for ham that wasn't near that big. But anyway, as we was going into the town, we got stopped by a train. I counted three engines on that one train. We sat there, I know, a good 20 minutes waiting for the train to go by. And every dead burn one of the cars that they were pulling was empty. So
Which
I
way
don't
was
know
it
if they,
going? Was it
the
going west
only thing uh,
or
I know they
east?
were going north. Now, they were going north up into Virginia. See
Um,
that town right there is probably about 20 minutes from the Virginia state line, depending on if the
okay, so
highway.
they're probably going to get a load then,
That's about what I'm thinking.
because there is a port up there to where they would drop those off. Yeah, that's be the only way I think, because there is a port up that direction.
Okay. She forgot to ask me, do I have gas? No. I may not burp at the top end, but it can go by, southbound. Sandra Moody, unless you have a howitzer, you're not coming in my back door, period. Even with a sledgehammer. Now, I got that out of the way. I ain't worried about my back door. It's the other three doors I'm worried about. Well, what is it? January the 1st, 2023. There is a few states, and I don't know if I can say this word or not, but the hell with it. If anybody has saw that movie, The Purge, that's what's going to take effect.
I don't know.
It's going to be,
They can't really do that though.
think about
I mean, they're not going to have to,
it. Look,
because look at New York.
right.
Look at how many people has quit in the last 2 years because of the the thing. um, See, I can't even. I don't even know if you can actually say it. But
Well,
everybody knows what everybody was protesting about, and
yeah.
how they disliked law enforcement. Well, their their their
Yeah,
recruitment
'cause
is low, also very low. It's the lowest they've had probably ever, and
what
they
is it?
had
76
um,
percent.
no, that was the military.
Yeah, that's what I'm
Um,
talking about.
no, I'm talking about police,
Oh, okay.
recruiting for the police, and this is just in New York City. I don't know how it is on the outskirts of New York City or whatnot, but um, and more than likely it's this way. Um, I would say more in the Democratic states, because like
Well,
you don't hear about a bunch of law enforcement leaving in Texas or Arkansas or places like that.
The
You
Reds.
hear it like in the north, New
Yeah.
York and um, a few other places. Well, I know Chicago too, but um, there so many left. They don't have they're stopping policing certain areas. You can kind of understand what areas that they're not protecting anymore because they don't have the manpower.
Only Bubba knows, right? Lisa, you want me to draw you a map?
But I do believe it was in 40 some percent of of um, of police quitting New York since Doofus was in office.
Well, when your boss won't cover your back when he or she tells you to do something, I mean, how long does it take? I reckon what I'm talking about, let's say, like, when I come up, the boss is always right. Even if they're wrong, they're right. Well, in this case, with a police department, wrong is wrong and right is right. But when your boss, and I think the mayor is in charge of the police force, but when the mayor will not stand behind its people, then its people's going to quit. And who else is going to take their place? If they've got any sense, ain't nobody taking their place until that mayor is gone.
Well, the mayor did leave, and then they got a wonderful mayor to replace him, just as bad.
Well, and the police, they have not got stopped back up yet, have they?
Oh no,
They ain't
that's what I
going
said.
to.
Their recruitment is the lowest they've ever had. I mean,
Yeah.
it's so bad that the drama shows and stuff are repeating some of the stuff that happened. Um, what is that? NYPD
Candace
Blue.
Ford.
They're
Yeah.
actually saying that they don't have the police to run everything exactly the way it's happening.
Well, now, I've been watching a commercial on Philo. It comes through Fire Stick. One of the commercials that I'm seeing, and I really want to see this. Candace Owens, everybody knows her. She is a badass. She's going to do a show on where this group, when they got money and everything, where it went.
Oh yeah, I know.
You know who I'm talking about and what I'm talking about now.
Yeah,
But
the letter after A,
yes, you're right.
and
Uh,
everybody knows other ones. Yeah, that
yeah,
she's got like six homes. The lady that runs it, the business. I'll put it that way.
right.
It's a business.
Well,
Um, she has
thou,
6 homes.
well, see, thousands of dollars went to strippers, escort service,
Oh yeah.
uh, party, and she is breaking it all down on live TV. She's going live with all this in the city. I'm thinking Don't quote me on this. I'm thinking she's going to do it in Chicago.
Oh boy, why would you want to go to Chicago?
For the ratings. Think
Eh,
about it. You in Chicago, she's in Chicago, she is who she is. I've got a strong feeling somebody's going to try to make her leave. You know, and I think you know what I'm talking about.
Beetlejuice.
Damn good possibility. And it's going to be on live TV. Just don't say it 3 times, though.
Yeah,
But,
that's one. She's one scary lady.
well, me and Roy, a while back ago, we got sitting there talking that if 45 comes back, who would make a good vice president?
Yeah,
And we both, with hands down, said Candace Owens. Either her or the governor from South, damn, where they hold sturges at.
South Dakota.
Yes, the female up there.
Uh,
I
there's
think
one more that if he went with a female, there's somebody
Nikki
that
Haley.
the
Nikki
one that
Haley
just
would
skipped
be a good
skipped.
one.
She changed sides.
Pam?
The the lady that just left the Democrats.
I know who you're talking about,
Yeah,
but
but
I cannot think of her name. She's a
you don't
blonde,
really want
correct?
to. You kind of don't want to say her name, I guess, because
Nikki
it's
from South Carolina?
huh? No.
No, he talking about somebody else. Why don't you come on up, Roy? It would make one hell of an evening. Trust me. True. Who shift kicker said? You talking about her?
I don't think so.
Trisha Gilbert? Okay, I gotta find her again. Oh
But
yeah, there it is.
yeah,
Roy, which
one thing.
female was it that was Democrat that changed to Republican? No, not Drew Barrymore.
Yes, Drew Barrymore could catch them all on fire.
Now, Roy said Tulsa is the one that left the Democrat Party.
And
Damn.
the real thing that we got to worry about for shortages isn't the food right now. It's medical supplies and drugs, not the bad drugs, but the
Yeah.
prescription type.
Well, now I
Uh,
know 101's been pushing this for a good while. So has Lake and TJ.
yeah, it's really bad now though.
Hello, Trust.
We haven't got this will be the third ship that we haven't got from China. So
So,
what if they cut us completely off?
well, now I'm not trying to sound funny or nothing like that, but they are saying our next shortage is going to be tampons.
Oh yeah, I already said that. Beginning of the
So,
month. Yeah.
so ladies, and maybe a few men, uh, I'd stock up. I mean, hell, the way this world's got, you can't forget about them either. And I saw something. North
Do
Carolina,
they have a time of the month?
hell if I know. I know. But North Carolina is outlawing all the furry costumes in the school.
I hope
You
so.
know what I'm talking about. And a
Uh,
few of the people in chat know what I'm talking about.
well,
I mean, damn, come
so
on. Really?
so no litter boxes in the bathroom?
Nope. Or in the classroom either.
Oh, poor things ain't gonna have nowhere to tinkle.
All I got to say is they better get a grip.
I mean, say it's the 80s and some squirrel comes or some kid comes
Wait
dressed
a
up
minute.
as a squirrel at the class.
Bushcraft, hold on.
Do you think he's gonna make it to lunch?
Hell no.
Oh man. He wouldn't be a squirrel the next day, I guarantee you.
Can't look. You going to school. You in the sixth, seventh grade. All right. You see a damn squirrel or a bunny or something like that, or a kitty cat hopping down the hallway, dude, it's going to be lucky if he made it to next class.
Yeah,
Because there's going to be a shortage on it.
there
And
already
I'm
is.
okay. See,
Yeah.
you better like sending a voicemail, huh? If you can, stock up on them. And it's like Bushcraft just said. We've got, let's say, Tylenol. We've got all the other ones, ibuprofen, stand backs, BC powders, all them for headaches.
Yeah.
You better stock up. You better stock up on bandages. Mainly your medicine. Especially
Ointments,
your cold medicine.
gauze and all that stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna
You,
make a run to Dollar Tree and pick up a bunch of it.
well, I know I've got a little bit. Well, more than a little bit here. I don't take cough medicine. I
Uh,
kind of like let it
Roy,
run its.
I don't think Dollar Tree sells that anymore. If they did, I don't think it'd be called Dollar Tree anymore.
I don't know. Think about it. Hey, you can buy all your weed and your pills and everything for $1. Yeah, right.
Heading in for the border.
What's that?
No, I would. There was a time that it was cool to go over the border. Tijuana and some other ones when I lived down that area. But no, not anymore.
Not much.
Yeah, I remember
Hell, I
going
got
down
them.
and buying blankets, um, and bringing them back and then reselling them.
Hello, Miss Bonnie. I like. I guess I'm into, let's say, the quilts, the older made quilts
Oh, these
and
are Mexican
blankets.
blankets. Yeah,
Yeah,
we used to buy them for like $5, and then turn around and sell them for 20, 25, $30
Do y'all
In the United
do you
States.
have a American Native store anywhere close to you? And have you, if you do, have you gone in and checked out the price of their damn blankets?
There's nothing like that around here.
Dude, if you find one, you better open you up a Wells Fargo truck and take with you. Them damn things are expensive. They ain't like they used to be.
Oh, yeah, everything's like that now. Yeah.
Dollar
Look how much
B.
towels cost.
You
Jeez.
know shit.
I
Well, I
remember
said
getting a whole set for what you buy a wash rag for now.
Donna B quoted that. Well, back when my mama used to buy towels and wash rags, you could get good towels and wash rags.
Yeah,
Hell, now you go buy a towel, you can
you can
dry
almost
off
see
maybe.
through it.
Yeah, really.
TH2 did it.
Is that who it was? TH2. Y'all be ashamed of yourself.
Yeah.
Like Roy said, they they getting even for the smallpox blankets we gave them.
Let's see here.
Is tonight's Thursday? Anybody going live tonight?
I think
Bigfoot.
yeah, if I'm not mistaken. Let me check.
It don't work on my channel, ER or Trust. It's only on
Oh,
Bushcrafts.
maybe not. I don't see a live.
Is it possible he's taking time off also?
I could have swore somebody said he was going live tonight, though.
That's what I thought.
Huh.
I reckon Trust got pissed off. Oh. Roy, I've been meaning to call you for the last 2, 3 days, and I keep forgetting
I was gonna say you keep forgetting.
it. You know, hell, I ain't even checked my phone to see if anybody's called me today. Let's see.
Yeah, I can't believe it's all pretty much the middle of the month already.
That's because Christmas is around the corner and they want us to spend our money quicker. So we won't have nothing.
Well, like I said, if ends up going uh bad during the holidays, being they don't get what they're projected.
Yeah.
For for one thing, they don't have the supply. So if that first wave buys stuff up, there won't be anything anyway. But if they don't get what they, then that means come January, you're going to have a massive layoffs of a bunch of people getting laid off because they can't afford to keep all that people. Then right after, And I guarantee you, he can't lie about it, saying we're not in recession then, because it's going to be a bad one.
Well, now they saying people who get a monthly check that it went up 9.1%.
No, 8.7.
It is 8.7 because I saw
Yeah,
there at one time it was they were talking
yeah,
about 9.1.
yeah. It
Ah,
was 8.7. And it was, but we were supposed to get these letters today saying this, but I didn't get no letter. And I'm sorry, I'm just getting tired of hearing how Social Security is going to be getting all this money and stuff. I haven't seen it. It was supposed to be in April. I heard, and then July, and then yeah.
Roy, you gonna
But
be up
they
on
did
the
say
sun?
cost of living and everything. It was supposed to go up to.
Well, for me, for our Social Security going up, the only thing I can think of is insurance is going to go up also. So therefore, we're right back in the same damn boat that
Oh
we
yeah, it's
begin with.
well, the thing is, why do we have to
I
wait
mean,
a
what?
whole year? Because it always goes up or stays the normal at the beginning of the year. Why is it that we have to wait the whole year to get that raise? We have to deal with this crap the whole year. When inflation's going up and up and up every month, it keeps going up and up and up, but yet we have to wait the whole year.
Because they break
It's not
us.
like we can go and go to our boss and say, hey, it's getting rough. I need to get a raise or I have to go somewhere else. We can't do that. We can't.
No,
We have nobody to tell that to.
it. Hell, you go tell them that all they gonna do is laugh at you till you deal with it.
Yeah,
And they, I, it's what we've been saying. They are draining us physically and mentally. The government is.
hmm
They are wanting us to suffer. They are wanting us to beg for help so they can come in and put restrictions on us also. I can't see how they would do that. I don't, how they going to get blood out of a turnip? You know, I mean,
hit it over your head. Hit the turnip over your head.
that's where the biggest part of the states are right now. We we are in a hole. I'm not going to say we dug the hole ourselves, but we're in a hole. Every time we get to see a little bit of light, here comes the government again, and the hole gets deeper.
Oh, I seen that about the video that she's telling people to go over to Bigfoot Lake, but I didn't see that Dig Deeper was doing anything tonight. That's what I was waiting to see, waiting to find out, and I haven't heard anything yet.
And Bonnie said that she got a letter saying, and yes, there is renewing right now. See?
Yeah, I don't know. I didn't get anything.
Well, I ain't got nothing yet, but
Yeah, because that it was supposed to be this is the big day when we, but yeah.
Well, now I saw on email. Okay, I got a letter from them saying that it did pass, and I thought it said 9.1%. Is what I thought I saw, and that was today, probably a couple of hours ago. And I did see in the same paragraph it was 8.7. It was three numbers.
Yeah, that the letter or the article I read was 8.7 was going to be the rise, and it could be $140. But I believe that when I see it. Yeah, I'm
Uh,
looking on Bigfoot Lake too, and I'm not seeing anything for tonight. Let me go look at
I'm already getting calls on insurance. I mean, I've been with this one for I'm going to say at least 3 years. Okay. I've been through about 4 or 5. The one I'm with now, I'm satisfied with them so far. And I'm not changing. Yeah, B Charmer said 8.7. It was the second number. So B Charming,
well,
did you?
no, you're reading that wrong. 8.7 is two numbers, Bear.
Oh fuck.
You don't want to get in that category where I got two words to say.
Yeah, let's don't even go there. Roy, you have a good evening. Before you go, Bushcraft, is there any possible way I can do a phone interview on one of my streams like this?
um,
Have somebody live on the phone where y'all could hear that person also?
you could.
I
I don't know how well it would work out for you, though.
would get. Oh, I already
I'm
know
not
how
trying
this
to be
will work
mean,
out.
but we sat here for 20 minutes trying to figure out found out that you were muted last week.
You really didn't have to bring that up. Look, everybody has a bad day. It
Oh,
just
yeah.
like every time I wake up, my days are bad. Roy, if I get a chance, I'm going to have you come up here also, but it may be by phone. How about news apples? And he would tell me, what's that got to do with the price of rice in China? We would get in so damn much trouble. I swear.
Oh, yeah. That reminds me, I got called, I was a racist for saying that we, the United States screw rice.
Why the hell do they get race out of rice?
Beats me.
Hmm.
I get a kick out of some of the
Rice
comments.
around. Yeah. Some of the comments I'll read, I'll laugh at them, and then I'll delete them because only
Yeah.
ignorant people make comments like that.
I tend to just leave them up there. I mean, let them speak for themselves. It's kind of hilarious that
You know what? Knock on wood, but I've been pretty lucky tonight. And I think you know what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
I ain't
Well,
gonna jinx.
I'm sure uh
Yeah,
Tip
let's leave
Kicker
it.
and Lisa was ready for him to come in. Of course, I didn't advertise that I was coming over here, so
Uh,
they might not know where we're at. So
okay, okay. Uh, for my mods, and I'm pretty sure most of y'all know what I'm talking about. But if anybody comes in chat like that, don't even warn them. Just boot their damn ass.
yeah, they pretty much know who it is, and
Yeah.
they're waiting. Boom, gotcha. Boom, gotcha.
Trust the calm before the storm. Yeah.
Yep. Whack a troll.
I'll supply the 50-pound hammers in the malls.
Oh, and I I did get back a message from my friend that has dealings with YouTube, and the frog friend that we're talking about,
Okay.
it's well over 2,000 accounts linked to
Holy.
that IP.
I'm
But
damn
like I
sure.
said, he can't do nothing about it. He can just look at things. He can't do nothing about it. And there's over 2,000.
TJ,
And
I am not
how they
sure.
let somebody make over 2,000 accounts, and they know they get reported for a lot of them. How do they do how is that possible? I mean, I would have I'd be banning that IP quicker than.
Yeah. I
But
have.
they don't look at it that way. They look at it, oh, well he's a view that's going to these channels, even though he's trolling them, he's just a view.
View this. And I ain't saying the last word, but I think I've only seen them once, maybe twice. I've never subscribed to them to my knowledge. So I'm not saying I'm in the clear, but you know how shit runs together. That didn't
Down
come out
with
right. Really?
Hey, Copycat, how's it going tonight?
Damn, I got 71 in chat right now. And I bet you half of them ain't even hit the thumbs up. Come on, people. That helps me out right much.
Um, yeah,
And
you got
trust,
40, but we should at least have in the 60s though.
what, 40 likes?
Yeah,
Well, see, I need all the help I can get, you
yeah.
know. So my wife's done told me I'm losing my marbles. I need marble funds. It- I don't know. The creators, we have all done, covered everything. I'm going to say 99% of everything of what's going on. If one creator don't cover it, somebody
Oh,
else,
hey
and
Jeff,
so forth. Yeah.
this is well, I can share it. This is what Lisa put up there real quick. And I
Back
just don't read it off too much. You know what I mean?
Do I add it to the stream?
Yeah.
Let me go big screen. Bring
This
it
is
up.
in Raleigh.
Yeah, which ain't far from where I'm at.
Yeah. If you look at the fine print underneath.
Oh, hell no. I got to call a friend of mine up and do some checking. I know some that's up there. That's going on right now.
Yeah. She said it just hit or just broke or whatever you want to call it.
It don't say where it's at.
It is an active pew pew person. Well, we need to get a code word for that word right there, or those two words. And 4 or 5 are not with us anymore.
Yeah. I'm gonna get in touch with a friend of mine here in a few minutes. I'm gonna find out what's going on. And like I said, I do know a few of them up there, and I've got quite a few friends that live in that area. And it might come down to if I do know what's going on, I can't share it right off the
Yeah.
bat. So, folks, this is happening everywhere. And Raleigh, I mean, it's close. Okay, I'll put it like that. It's within.
You can't blame it on the pew pews because look over in um, London what that lady did to all those babies that or that nurse. We're going to outlaw nurses.
Now, wait a minute. Hold on. I've not heard nothing about that one.
Um,
Is that going to be a backroom topic?
no, it's
Okay.
a nurse um, that was a nurse in a nursery where the babies are just born and stuff like that. I'm assuming that's
Right.
what it was. She would inject into their IVs um, air, which those who know air in an IV will kill you because it's an air
Yeah.
bubble that will go into your heart and yeah.
Bubba
And
News.
she was doing this, and she was also giving them insulin and
How in the Sam
uh,
Hill can you do justice to a person that does that? I can't think of a justice to use
oh, I
to.
know.
Okay. I
And
mean,
I mean,
in
what's the thought process behind it? Oh, today, well, I'm going to go to work and do this. And she's been a nurse doing this for a long time. Um, okay.
I don't care what you do. It's not good enough for them. And if they pass while you doing it, it wasn't long enough.
Um,
The only thing
res-
I can is hell.
residents told to stay inside as um, cops hunt the AS person
Okay.
in Raleigh. Residents in the neighborhood of Hidingham, I can't talk. In Raleigh, North Carolina, have been told to stay inside amid reports of a AS Details were light, but Raleigh Police Department posted that there is that thing.
Well, now Bobby
Um,
News said it's 6 down now.
is it 6 now?
That's what I'm gonna quote unquote it. 6 down. It appears. Dang.
Oh, somebody seen it from their backyard. He had a long barrel um thing.
Okay.
The 12 gauge kind.
Yeah. Yeah.
He was
Uh,
he was dressed in
oh.
camo. He had a full backpack. So if you're in that area and see somebody in camos, be warned.
Duh. Trying to think if that's where a friend of mine lives in that area. I don't think it is.
And there's, yeah, 3 or 4 have been taken to the hospital.
Copycat, I don't give a damn if that nurse likes hot weather or not. I like to torch.
Yeah, and that's got me because I believe it was 7 babies that are no longer here, and there's also 10 cases of attempt
Good
during this during
God.
this time when they caught her. I wonder how many others that she was in charge of through the years she was a nurse that something may have happened.
I'll bet you, I'll damn near bet you they going back through and looking
Oh
right now.
yeah,
You know they are.
but will it ever come out?
And this was overseas, right?
Yeah, this is in London.
I did not, Lisa, I did not get that alert on my phone at all. And I've got alerts set on mine.
Uh, the Daily Beast. You can get it from
Okay.
there. Oops, what did I do? Oh, there it is.
Daily Beast.
Beast. No, roar.
Yeah, BEAST. Boo. That beast stuttered. But it, you know what? My damn YouTube channel on my TV went off.
But I did say you wait until close to November time. When I say November time, everybody knows what happens in November. You watch
Exactly.
you watch more of these happening, the AS things. Okay, there's going to be a press release at 8:30. Bubba said.
Thank you, ER. I appreciate that. It- I'm kind of working on something right now. I'm going to try to have 3 ladies and 2 guys come up on the channel.
That
A
started
little
off
later.
so bad.
I know. And that's why I had to go different real quick.
What are we doing now, Jeff?
Tell you what, forget what I just said. I hadn't thought that out yet before I started talking.
Yeah, and watch who they catch doing these things too, and um who they worship. I'll put it that way. When they
You know,
find out that when they go into their homes and find out what kind of people they are, they'll post it all over media, and it's going to give the Democrats something to run with, if you know
Oh
what I
hell
mean.
yeah!
And
Just like DC, I'll put it like that. They still running with that shit.
hey, Archwild man,
Was he in here? Hello, sir. How
yeah,
you doing? Bear Bush. Crap. And me and the wife talking about going to Raleigh here this week to see a friend of ours up there. Does that mean I'm gonna have to take some stuff with me when we go?
can you?
No, it ain't
Oh,
no
okay.
can. I know damn good and well I can.
Well, that you know what I mean.
Yeah, but the way my luck
Or
is
I should
going,
say, are you allowed to?
well, I don't know if I'm allowed to or not. But if I know something like that's going to happen, I got to be in that area. Hey, dude, it's going to be
Oh
like
yeah.
Western days.
Hey, Garden
Well,
McDowell.
I don't even know if the 1800s was this bad with all the gunslingers and everything.
Um, well, a lot of it isn't like it like you watch them old westerns and stuff like that. A lot of it wasn't like that. Um,
I
the
quit
closest
wearing
I've seen
protection,
is
Bubba News.
the closest I seen was 1883. Um, how the law was. Because a lot of times the law didn't wait to take him in front of a judge.
Right.
It was just, hey, you did this, you're no longer here. You're gone. There was no, I have rights.
There was one in Winston yesterday. I hadn't heard about that either. I'm sorry, Winston-Salem. Believe it or not, there are two different cities up there. None of any truck stop carries them. I heard that if you carry a baseball bat nowadays, that can be deemed
Yep.
as an illegal weapon also.
Yep. That's why brought up those things that
Well,
I think everybody, even a man, should have on their keychain. Um, it's a long. It's probably 3-4 inches long, and I mean, even if it's just to
that's
bust
what
your
she
window out if you had to, but that little pokey thing can disarm somebody really quick from hurting you. I forget who's. Oh, it was on
mm.
the women's thing last week. I think it was.
TH2, you can catch his head, or Nans. Yeah, I wonder if it would be classified as a weapon.
What's that?
Because you know, there's a lot of people who carry walking sticks now.
A
I said,
bat's not a
wonder
walking
if they
stick.
classify a walking stick as a weapon.
A, a walking what?
No, but a walking stick can be used as a weapon also. Stick.
Uh, okay.
Do you,
This
it is
the
a stick that people use to walk with. It's called
yeah,
a walking stick.
yeah. This is a
Wait a minute.
that's
I just
the,
now saw it. Hold on.
this is a little keychain. I don't know if they show much other than that, but yeah, you can kind of see what it does.
No, that ain't
And they covered the little pointy part up, so you can't see it for some reason. I don't know why.
for $9.
Yeah, it's just a little aluminum thing,
That
but
is,
that thing can do some damage.
yeah, I know. 7, 8, 99, 7.99.
Oh yeah, there's I don't know why
Huh,
the
Amazon
cheaper
cheap
ones are
cheap
different
stick.
colors.
Probably so they could see it coming at them.
Yeah, maybe. And
Okay.
you can use that to bust your windows if you had to.
The best thing I have found to bust a window, believe it or not, is a spark plug.
Mm,
Crack it open, grab the white stuff. I can't think of the name of it. And even if it is, I'm going to say bulletproof, it will bust it out.
huh. I've done um there was a flipped over car and uh they were trying to get to the kids in the back and two cops are out there beating the crap out of the window with the nightstick and would not break. I went up there and slung my
Yeah.
belt off and whipped it and shattered it instantly. And they turned around and looked at me like, what?
Well,
Yeah.
I mean, look, if it works, it works. You know,
Yeah. And where I learned that from was a fireman. He's the one that showed it, and it was something was going on with at a fair. They were showing how to get out of this and um, how to cut your seatbelt because for some odd reason, a lot of seatbelts jam when they get yanked really hard. So they can't you push that button and it doesn't release.
like it's got to be reset before it works again
Yeah, but
in a matter of,
the best way is to um have a hook knife to where it's
yeah.
not going to cut you, but you can slide it in and cut them belts off because that's the same thing they use.
Ginger Ninja, that's not no bad idea. Let me, you swing it just right,
Oh yeah,
adding the, they going
Y-
down, period.
yeah.
And they may not get,
I used to make those with paracord.
But question: if you was to hit something, and I'm not saying what it is, but if you was to hit something hard enough, wouldn't that ball come out of the paracord?
Oh, not with a certain weave. And you
Okay.
think everybody says, "Oh, well, it's got a nice soft thing." Yeah, that that
You hit
that,
with
and I used lead.
well now, oh hell, lead.
Yeah,
When I was an assistant manager, we had those heavy keys. Hell, I bet it was about 30 of them on a key ring. And every time I put them in my pocket, my pants would fall down. So I got me one of those cords that you put around your neck and you put your keys on it. And at nighttime, when I'm closing up, or in the morning when I'm opening up, I'm slinging the hell out of them keys just in case somebody who ain't supposed to be there walks out around a corner or something like that. Pop them upside the head.
yeah. You got a collapsible latch thing on it though, didn't you?
Nope. Yeah.
Oh, that's dangerous though, because if it's wrapped around your neck, they can control you by that thing.
Oh no, 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 no. Mine, well, not when I was open for business. Okay.
Oh,
The only time I was slinging it like that was opening up like that or closing.
yeah. They had those at our the kids at school. Everybody had those lanyards, is what they call them, and they had their
Okay.
IDs on them. Well, they found out that they were very dangerous because they would get caught on things and um, get stuck in doors and all kinds of stuff. So they ended up outlawing them. Well, not outlawing them, but not allowing them in school because the kids would have always wearing them around their neck. Um, one almost got stuck in a one of the elevators, and yeah,
Oh, damn. That would have been hell.
yeah,
Now, I saw something. It's going back to probably about 30 plus years ago, where a tenant used to have a set of keys on his belt,
yeah,
and he would grab the keys and pull
yeah,
them, and a chain would come out. Hell, he'd let them go, and they'd wind up about like a tape measure.
yeah. The little cable,
Yeah.
yeah,
Now, them can be real dangerous too.
yeah. Well,
Uh,
that's the thing I thought. How could that thing be so dangerous? I mean, how can you be so dumb to get stuck on a door or something, and then whoop, guess what? It happened,
Yeah.
and I was like, really?
Yeah.
Okay,
Or they had the gas attendants. Okay, people that worked in service stations when it was full service. They would walk around with them, and they would unlock the drink machines or whatever.
yeah,
You better make damn sure that the key comes out of that lock when you get ready to walk away from it.
yeah.
You know, but shit, we had a little bit of fun back then. You know that. You know, especially when it comes
Oh,
to keys.
I remember them old. Um, you remember those pop machines that had the door, the little skinny glass door that you open up and you pull the pop bottle out, the glass pop bottle,
Yes, I
and
do.
it had a can opener right on the front door too.
I'd love to lay my hands on one.
Oh yeah, I used to love those, and you couldn't get them pops out of there either. That was really hard to get them pops out of there. I mean,
What?
the pop machines. Well, I should say the pop machines in the 80s. I haven't done it since then, but you could actually get your hand up there and grab a pop and pull it out.
Well, now I'm gonna go one little bit further with you. Okay, I don't know if you remember these machines or not. Cigarette machines.
Oh yeah.
Do you know if you take a clothes rack, and I'm talking wire clothes rack for y'all who don't know what one is, you do it just right, you can pull out as many packs of cigarettes as you could. And
Yeah.
that also went for snacks.
Yeah.
It went for drinks, a little bit of everything. Now,
Um, I
back,
remember putting a having a thread and a little bit of gum on a quarter, and you could drop it down inside of a video game and go clink 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 up and
yeah,
down and get a
yeah.
bunch of credits. It'd play
Uh,
all day long.
when me and the wife had got married, it was within a year after we
What?
done
Wait a
got.
minute, but this is for educational purposes only, and
Oh,
put your banner up there.
yeah, 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 yeah.
We're sitting there
Right.
talking about stuff we shouldn't. But
Yeah,
it's just educational purposes on what not to do. We're not experts or anything like that.
we after me and the wife first got married, we had to go to the laundromat. And this laundromat that we normally go to, you could put $1 in there and yank it back, and it'd give you change. Then I heard the same one, you can put Monopoly money in there, and it would give you change.
Yeah.
And I told the wife, I said, let's play a game, board game. She said, all right. So we went and bought a Monopoly game, and I took some dollars out of it. Next time we went to the laundromat, it worked. And then the next time we went, they had a person standing there to give you change. They took the change machines out.
They go in there to look and they go, "Oh, there's some Monopoly money in there."
That was
Um,
before cameras and everything was installed,
yeah,
you know. But
that's why we had so much fun back in them days because there was nobody recording us.
yeah, we didn't have cell phones with cameras on it or nothing like that. Hell, I remember when the police was putting CB radios in their cars.
Yep.
Like that.
And I was looking at what Donna B said there. No more wire hangers. I was just looking over in my closet thinking, do I even have a wire hanger anymore?
Oh,
And
keep them. I
oh,
can tell you,
you know what you can do with those? You can if you can weld with those.
yeah, you can.
Yeah.
And I can take 2 wire hangers and find water with them. I can do that.
Yeah.
A guy I worked with showed me how to do it, but he done it with copper wire.
Yeah.
But with copper wire, anything that's buried, it will pick it up. So you got to be careful.
Witching.
Yeah. And I mean, he showed me how to do it. He showed me how to hold them and everything else. The first time I done it, I damn near pissed on myself. I was so excited.
Um, there's a tree branch too that you can use, but I forget what it was. Is it a willow?
I
A
think
willow branch?
willow, it's a willow and something else,
Oh
but
man.
willow is more common. And see, I didn't know this. My daddy could do it. Dowsing.
Yeah.
My daddy and my grandpa could do it.
Yeah. And
And
I remember holding the branch. Well, I guess I can turn my camera on. Didn't even pay attention. Remember holding the branch out there like this,
yeah.
and then all of a sudden go woof. I'm like, what the heck happened?
Well, now my
And
daddy told,
you could feel it pulling.
yeah, you can. You truthfully
And
can. But can't just anybody do it.
yeah, it's something in the blood or something.
Yeah. And the thicker the branch is how, like if you got a thick branch doing it, hell, it can go 200 feet. But if you got a real thin, weak branch, what, maybe about 20 feet? What?
That sounds so bad. If you got a
Okay.
thick branch, you can go a long way. But if you got a thin one, you ain't going that far.
Yeah, I see where you come. You know, we tell somebody else this too. Think about what you're saying before you say it. And she gets in a lot of trouble too. But 61 likes. Thank y'all so much.
Yeah.
You know, but like I said, can't just anybody do it. You've got
Mhm.
one thing, you got to know how to hold it. And you can take let's say, real small prescription bottles and put them in there, but you got to know how to hold them too.
Mhm.
Which
Yeah.
case
And
is,
I thought
yeah,
I
which
was
case.
going like this, and I thought my grandpa was full of shit. I thought he was tricking me into something, and he said, "Keep walking around until you feel something." And I'm walking around. I'm like, "Yeah, yeah." And all of a sudden, that thing went pull my fingers down, and whoosh. And I was like, "What the heck was that?" And he said,
Uh-huh.
"Well, you found water."
ER, you were so damn right. I've done so damn much shit, and I'm still wondering if the some of the stuff I've done, if the law goes this far. I can't think of the word I'm wanting to use.
Yeah, I used to say, I'm glad I wasn't recorded when some of the stuff I did because I wouldn't be able to keep a straight face when I was scolding my kids for doing what I did when I was younger.
Exactly. I mean, how you gonna teach your kids what not to do when you doing it? That's like our government. And yes, I said it. Is there a problem with that? If it is, suck it up, Buttercup. Man, damn. I used to get in the damn police parking lot and do donuts.
Yeah, well, out in Arizona, we call them Brodies.
Really?
Yeah,
Shit. We are. Well, I kind of had a little bit of leadway there. Through the marriage, the police chief was uncle. So I kind of got away with a whole lot of shit.
yeah. I still wonder how I made it this being this old because some of the stuff that I did back then, oh man, and it was if I heard my kids doing some of the stuff, I would beat all over their ass.
Yeah,
What in the hell are you thinking?
but
But
at the same damn time, you're thinking, I used to do that. Now I got to scold
you
my
know,
young same thing.
in Tucson, Arizona, the young folk, teenagers and whatnot, we would go. Um, we, well, we had Circle K and 7-Eleven. We go get a big gulp, which them things were huge back then. And we get Mad Dog and pour out half of the pop and pour the rest up with Mad Dog.
Man, damn, you brought up a drink I wish to God I was never introduced to.
and we would go, which they called the tunnels, which if it ever rained, they would never found us. But these were big irrigation tunnels, and we walked in these things for at least 20, 30 minutes to get to this one room. It was a junction area, and that's where we'd start a fire in there and be young. And there's no way in hell I'd ever go into that thing nowadays, because I know as soon as I'd go in there and get in there, then it's going to start raining and wash out.
Yeah.
And out west, it's a big different than East Coast. When it rains, it's like, oh, you get a little puddle in alongside the curb and stuff. Out there, when it rains, you get a river going through certain areas that hardly ever has water.
No shit. Do you remember back in the day, certain time of the year rolled around, people would be raking their leaves up and they rake them to the curb or right there on the edge of the curb in the street.
I already know where this is going. You had a fire hydrant out in front of your house or something, didn't you?
Well, people got
I've seen this so many times. The poor kid that goes, I'm going to run through these leaves, and he rides his bike, and then whoosh, there he goes.
Well, it got to where people around here got tired of it, and they was putting cinder blocks in there, or they'd rake them up close to a fire hydrant, We now mind you, what I'm fixing to say, I never done this, but I do recall people doing
it is educational purposes.
Yeah, very, very, very educational here. We had a city fountain, okay? Sometimes it had koi's in there. Other times it did not, but the water ran all the time. You remember Ivory soap? A box of Ivory soap. They had to close the street down one morning. It was all white. Couldn't nobody find the curbs. They had an idea who done it, but they just couldn't prove it.
Do they still have Ivory soap?
I don't think they do. Now I may be wrong, but that's what I almost slipped up. But that's what was used that one night. Or let's see, before dawn, it was Joy dish detergent. Take the top off and just throw the bottle in there and wait about an hour or so. Come back. It looked like Lawrence Welk show. Bubbles everywhere.
Yeah, Ivory soap is actually really good to get rid of fleas on a dog.
So is what is it? 20 Mule Team. That shit's good. Matter of fact, that shit too much take the color out. It take dirt and everything off too. But bushcraft, I'm gonna call it. It's about 20 till. That'd give me enough time to do what I got to do.
Yeah, make your phone calls there.
Yeah. So, and I'll see you up on 101. Uh, is he going live or is he taking the night off?
I didn't. Let me go look at his. Yeah, I looked and I didn't see anything with Lake or Bigfoot or anything.
No, I was talking about 101, prepping 101.
Okay, there. Wait a minute. Oh no. Oh no.
What happened?
He's on the other channel.
Prepping 101 is?
Yep.
Wonder what he got a strike for.
Uh-oh. Yep.
Damn.
So everybody knows well, I'll put the link up anyway.
101's got two channels. Go to the one that's lowercase. He's been on the uppercase one for a while. Damn. He
And it's react to things the right way is the title. Oh, why am I keep going over there?
Okay, Lisa.
Kicker beat me to it. I'm so used to posting it in StreamYard. I kept going, wait, I can't post in here.
Okay. So he's on the lowercase one tonight.
Yeah.
Damn. All right.
Well, I'm trying to remember last night. Did we say anything that would have been bad?
I'd have to go back because you know how it is with 101. We talk so much about everything.
Yeah.
About, his luck run out then.
Well, that's the thing. It could have been something that was 3 months ago.
Yeah, exactly. That's what I was fixing to say. They just now striking. So, but anyway, at 10 minutes after 9, go to Prepping 101's channel, lowercase. And I will see y'all over there. Y'all folks have a good evening and be safe. Adios, buenas noches, bye. I love that song. Ozzy Osbourne.